I hope to keep you updated throughout my journey, at least with the application process, how my other interview goes, if I hear back from other schools, and in the end where I decide to go. So, yeah. Thanks. And then this is my room. And then this gigantic mirror. Hello. A gigantic bed. Hello. And then a gigantic TV where I can watch Netflix with Mom so we can catch up on Gilmore Girls. And this is my view. Oh my gosh, there's snow. I came back to my room and it was 7 o'clock and I realized, oh my gosh, Jeopardy's on. But on the East Coast, apparently Jeopardy is on at 7:30. I haven't actually missed it yet. This is nice. Wanna watch with me?
With these categories. First off, literary locales, followed by thanks a lot.
What is Comiskey Park?
No,
Fenway.
I don't know why you guys were in Chicago instead of Boston. Fenway Park.
Ah, I got it. That was funny because there's a Patriot category, and so it's all about like New England, and hello, that's where I am. Weird, right? Coincidence? I think not. Oh my gosh, it's snowing. Look. Oh, I did this again. Oh, people are taking pictures. Okay. Look. Can you see it? Oh my god. It's snowing. Not sure if it's really hit me yet. Like I'm still kind of going in between feeling nervous and then being like, it doesn't really feel like it's gonna happen yet. So, yeah. I feel like it's gonna be really hard to get some rest tonight. I already feel like I'm wide awake, but I don't want these bags to be under my eyes, so I need like 7 hours. It's already past midnight, but I want to be up by 7. So this is me saying goodnight and reminding myself that everything is gonna be okay. Good night. Okay, let's go. Okay, now that I'm back and I don't feel weird about recording myself, I can talk to you about my interview, which I think went pretty well. I guess the way that it works is they actually read about the applicant before they actually sit them down in the room. They just want to make sure that whatever you say kind of aligns with what you said in the in the application. And then after that, I went on a campus tour, and the facilities are absolutely amazing. I find the cold very refreshing. I don't know if that's just because it's not something that I have to deal with every day. But yeah, I had a really great experience. Everyone is just so friendly, and I hope that I get it. I'll find out in early January what happens, and I'll let you know then. I celebrated after by having my first meal of the day, and now I'm back at the hotel. I literally walked from MGH Institute to the restaurant and then back to my hotel because I was like, no, I'm just gonna walk around, and it was great. Thoroughly enjoying myself, and now that, I'm not gonna say the worst of it because it really wasn't that bad, but now that the thing that was bringing me so much anxiety is over, I'm just gonna enjoy and continue drinking lots of tea and water, and just relax. Oh, and prep for London because I go to London tomorrow. I can't believe it. I just got an invitation to interview at Samuel Merritt. I was going through my email, and lo and behold, like the second email from the top says, "Congratulations, Claudia." Wow. So I have an interview. Even though I just interviewed today, I have another interview in, I don't even know how many weeks that is, but January 11th. And I know that's a school that if I were to get into both there and MGH, it would be a real toss-up for where I'd want to go. But I'm really excited. I was getting nervous since I hadn't heard back from them. And now that I did, and it was the next step that I wanted, I'm really excited. I haven't actually kind of said it to myself aloud or been able to write in my journal about how grateful I am to be where I am in life right now. When I just sit and think about it, especially when it's in front of the people that I love so much and have made a difference in my life, I just get overwhelmed with emotions and I start crying in front of them. But that's how you know that I really love you, is because you've seen me cry like that in front of you. You know what I mean? Those words of affirmation, when I am saying it to you, just make all of the emotions come out of me. So yeah, I'm really grateful. I'm very blessed, and here's to continuing my journey wherever it may lead. Wow. I haven't even got to my soup yet, but I have to say, my shakalaka is so good. I also just realized this is actually my first meal of the day. I have to get better. What am I doing? Why does everything taste so good? It's delicious. I made myself hot water in the Keurig. It's not just for coffee, guys. Oh, and I wanted to make myself some tea, which I brought. So good. This is coming in clutch because I didn't figure I'd get sick. That's a bummer, but hey, at least there's a bright side, right? Thinking of going to a coffee shop anyway to have breakfast and then have more tea and work on my interview stuff. So, see you later. I'm ready to go to eat finally at, again, 3:30 or 4 o'clock, which is not a great thing for me to do for myself. So, let's hit it. I got clam chowder, which is a Boston classic. Also the only soup on the menu, so you know. And look at how cute the little Tabasco sauce is. It's so tiny. Look. I just want warm things. I need to pee constantly because I'm just drinking hot water and tea. But I'm definitely feeling better and just continuing to prep for my interview. I tried to eat beforehand, but my stomach just didn't want anything, so they were providing lunch and I had 2 cucumbers and 2 pita chips. It turns out that I got the last table because the dinner rush was just starting. It was probably 5 o'clock, so with the small appetite that I've had, I only ended up eating the bread. I drank my entire glass of wine because I had to treat myself, and then maybe half of my pasta, but it was all very delicious. I will insert here. Dee-dee! So I'm looking for a place to eat, and I'm realizing that I definitely missed a memo because everywhere is closed, unless it's a bar, I think. Then sometimes they're open. I don't know, but the search continues. I was mistaken. This thing is huge. It's never too cold for ice cream, right? I couldn't help myself. I remember Hannah taking me here and I loved it. Granted, the warm weather made me want it more, but nonetheless, now my ice cream won't melt. And I got a chocolate chunk cookie with chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream. And I'm gonna go enjoy this inside. My fingers are freezing. But yeah, amazing. I feel like I'm not allowed to look cold when I'm holding ice cream and walking around like this, because then it's like it's your own fault. But it's delicious. So this is how you make your adjustments, as you put on gloves. And it's great. I don't know if I can do this. There's a lot of ice cream left, and I already put the cookie away. I failed myself here, but I did my best. I think it's time to go to the airport. See you there. This is me thriving with my packing tape. So I lost the key, and this is the solution. So all you do is you take your packing tape and you put it at the bottom of your suitcase where the tabs are. And then I'm going to show you in a second. And then you just pull it down and rip it as you think you would. Oh shit. Well, that's not right. I got into Boston. I'm a mess. I'm about to go inside and see the parentals. Probably cry my eyes out again because I did that already before when I first told them over the phone. But yeah, it doesn't really feel real anymore. I'm just like still in shock, but I'm very happy. Like to think that I got in. If I think about it too much though, I'm gonna start crying again, so we won't do that. I submitted it! It's real! Okay, I just have to say that for the longest time, I didn't feel nervous, and now that my Samuel Merritt interview is tomorrow, I have like, I can feel it. I can feel the ball of nerves in my stomach, and I would have thought that it would have been comforting to have Sharon there, but now I feel even more nervous, and I think it's because the last time that I like mock interviewed with her, I started crying. So I hope she's at least like not in the room when I'm talking, because that definitely might trigger me. But yeah, oh man, this interview process is not over yet. Even though, yes, I did get in to MGH, and I'm very, very happy about that. It's not over. I was in the waiting room, so now I'm walking without any shoes on. But the interview went really well, and I have a feeling it's going to be challenging still to pick if it comes down to that. So keep you posted. Hello. Okay, so today I ended up getting a phone call from a 510 number, and I remembered the Samuel Merritt admissions person. It's like, if you get a 510 number, that could be from me. And I didn't hear back from them all of last week when I thought I was supposed to. So I picked up the phone, and lo and behold, it was Casey, the admissions person, and she was offering me a spot at Samuel Merritt, and I was really, really excited. Casey was like screaming next to me because we had just finished hiking Mission Peak together, and I was just like, oh my god, thank you so much. And she was like, yeah, you scored really great on your writing sample, and your interview went really well. And she's like, you'll get the boring email with like all of the other things I only need to know about the admissions offer, but like we're really excited to offer you a spot in our program. I was like, thank you so much. And then I was just like, have a good day, goodbye, blah, blah, blah. But then, of course, I'm like, the two schools that I really wanted to go to, I got in. But now I feel like because of it, I've become more torn as to where I want to go, and I need help figuring out like what exactly I want to do. Because so much I think of what I wanted was to become independent, like do something new, and the like new adventures and like new people and things like that. like I really crave in this next chapter in my life. I had tied so closely to being in Boston because it would have been like totally out of my comfort zone. However, now that I have the option, I could still like stay in the Bay Area and just kind of expand and network with the people that I already know and the places that I'm familiar with. Before I even applied to schools, and I knew that I was going to apply to Samuel Merritt, he was like, well, if you were to go to school in Oakland, it just makes sense for you to stay at home because then you can just BART there and you'll save money and blah, blah. And I was like, thank you, but no thanks. And so now hearing that he's like changed his mind, he's like, no, you need to be more independent and stuff. I was like, what? You're kidding. Like, that is part of the reason that I wanted so badly to just like leave, because I didn't want to be at home anymore. And so that like kind of changes the game to me. And now I feel like I'm way more torn than I was ever before in this process. But MGH, this is gonna sound so stupid. MGH starts in the summer, and I've already paid the $500 fee to like hold my admission spot. But then what I could do is attend school for the first semester and then decide maybe if I don't want to go there, then I can go to Samuel Merritt and then just start that one in the fall because that's when they start anyway. That's so stupid. I'm not gonna do that. But like, that's what it's come to as far as me being torn. Bottom line though, I'm very grateful for the opportunities that I'm being given right now and the fact that I even have the choice to go to either of these schools, especially when they were both like my top choices. Crazy to think that I did that. I mean, of course, along with a bunch of people who have been a part of my journey, both like from SF State all the way up until like now where I am in my life with Avalon and things like that. So I'm really grateful for all the people that have been there for me, even my family who's always been there with me through everything. This sounds sarcastic, but I mean it. Despite like all of those other thank yous, I also think I should be proud of myself. Here's to hopefully making a good decision for my future, whatever it may be. Tears came faster than I expected. It's all because of this one.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Psychology, my friends. I'm picking napkins that I'll just use to dry my tears as I make my decision.
Which you already made.
I did make my decision. It's just scary to like come
fun.
into it.
It's new and it's exciting. And you get to go and do fun things and experiences.
I do, but then it means I also have to leave, and I love so many people here.
But it's okay, you're coming back.
I know, but I don't like. I don't want to miss out on.
How
both of
often do
those
we
things.
really get together? Not that often. You'll be here for Thanksgiving and Christmas. What?
I don't know. Why am I so close to so many people? Why am I surrounded by love all the time?
And then you're gonna find more people to love on the other side.
And the whole country's gonna love me. Am I getting this on camera of me making my decision? I got the email today from Samuel Merritt.
Saying what?
And it saying that I got in.
Look what I did.
Yeah, she broke me.
Should be a time.
Yeah, she should. Thanks, Mom. Are you proud?
I'm excited for you, I really am.
Thanks.
And I'm very proud of you.
Picked my school. My mom's groundbreaking napkin. Yeah, I'm excited though. Still have to tell this one that I won't be going, but I'm excited for this brand new start. A lot of hope and adventure on this little piece of napkin. Yeah. See where this next adventure takes me. Oh my god. It's official. I'm going to Boston and I'll see MGH this summer.